Hi, Gloria. I was trying to share this, but it's not working for some reason. I'm doing okay for the most part. I've been on here just not as much as I was before because I was sick and I had surgery not long ago and I'm still having certain symptoms lingering around. So I'm still active. I'm just not as active. It's mainly due to that, but I'm trying to be here at least every other day. But how are you? Yeah, I'm fine for the most part. For the most part. If I'm doing too bad, I won't trust me, I won't even be on here. But the issue is I think is because I had to go through this for a long time before they actually decided to go ahead and give me the surgery. So I think I just have to give it a little bit more time for everything to completely subside because I dealt with it for so long. Um, but that's the only explanation I have. But if it gets, um, but I do plan on getting an appointment soon to make sure because, like I said, I do still have symptoms. But oh wow, well I'm glad y'all are recovering. Yeah, I thought that's what I had at first, but nope. With some other issues, but yeah, COVID. But um yeah. But I hope you guys are I know you said you're recovering, so it sounds like y'all are kind of getting better, I hope. Um yeah, I don't even COVID is just I haven't dealt with it personally as far as me having it, but I have had family members and stuff like that and it's just anyway. But so yeah, I'm glad to hear that y'all are, getting better. Um, so what I'm here for, I was trying to wait till I got somebody in. I didn't want to just be here, you know, talking to myself. Um, so what I'm doing is collective messages. I'm not going to do all signs because it takes entirely too long, at least when I do it. So I'm going to do elements. And I'm just going to do, honestly, I'm just going to do one card pulls and it's going to come from, I'm trying to find the top of the box. And it's gonna come from the Wild Offering Oracle. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start with fire. But yeah, like I figured, I wouldn't have many people in here because if it doesn't say free pools or free type of collective messages, like not collective, but if it says free messages, of course I get a million people, but when it's like this, yeah, this is what I get. But I do appreciate you for being here. Um, and yeah, so it looks like fire signs. You guys are needing to work on It says forgiveness. So maybe there is some resentments that you guys are holding on to from the past that are keeping you from moving forward in one or all aspects of your life. And this could be, now these are generals, so I'm not necessarily just looking into the aspect of love. I know with most people that do zodiac sign readings, they're looking into love. But yeah, but you can take it as it resonates if it resonates in that area. It says healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is knowing. Okay. Anyway, let me reread this. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. So forgiveness heals is what I'm hearing. And like, even I feel like it could be two separate things for fire signs, where it's like it's not just forgiveness in one area. It's like maybe a lifetime of resentments, or maybe self-doubt or regrets and stuff like that kind of combined together. And it's kind of like maybe some trauma going on, possibly within maybe childhood, or uh, maybe just in general adulthood, whenever. And I feel like to start healing from that, you have to, I feel like, I don't feel like there's one particular person or thing that you need to forgive. I feel like it's a lifetime of things combined, if that makes sense. So forgiveness, holding on to resentments, grudges, things like that, that is what is keeping fire signs right now from moving forward in certain things. So that's what I have to say about fire signs. I'm going to do water next. So I hope that made some sense and that you could resonate with that. Again, these are collective, so I mean, if it doesn't fit for you, you don't have to take the message. I'm just telling you what I feel, hear, and see. Whether that could be right or wrong, it is what I see, and that's what I have to say. So, all right, so I said water, so this is going to be Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Oops. So if anybody is going to come in and would like personal readings, I'm doing, again, 888 per question and 25.55. You could either do 25.55 for in-depth love reading or monthly forecast, one of the two. Okay, so water. So water, self-sufficiency. So water signs, it says the ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead of saying, God is my source and I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. And by the way, I forgot to mention, I really shouldn't have to explain this, but I don't want to offend anyone. These particular cards they are spiritual, but these are messages like coming from God, the divine as well. But it says God and Lord a lot in this deck. I'm in Christianity, so I don't have a problem with that, but I know a lot of my viewers are not into that, and I just want to put that disclaimer out. This is not to offend anybody or anything, but anyway. So for water signs, you guys, I feel like, are needing to be okay working alone, being alone. And when I say being alone, I don't mean necessarily in a romantic sense, but just in general. You know how people feel like they have to, when they go out to eat, they feel like they have to have someone, or when, you're just doing anything in general, going to a party, going to a family gathering, you feel like you can't do it by yourself. So it looks like water signs are needing to work on being more independent. And I feel like Spirit's also saying start with your finish. Start what you finish. I don't know why I can't talk today, but yeah. So finish what you start and learn to be okay to work by yourself. because I feel like you guys don't need people as much as you think you do. It's not saying that you don't need people, because we always need somebody, at some point. But I feel like it is saying that you are capable of doing more than you think by yourself. You have enough power to do certain things by yourself. So it's just about you guys needing to believe in that more, and needing to believe that you are enough on your own. So that is for water signs, self-sufficiency. If anybody has missed their element, you'll probably just have to do the replay, because I'm not really paying attention to the timestamps up there. So let's do air. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I've done fire and water so far. Oops. So air. So air signs, we have striving. So eventually the individual ego drives to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answer as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. So air signs, I feel like you guys are needing to take pressure off of yourself. I do feel like you are needing to keep, going after something that you've been, working for a while. It's just going to take time to see things grow. So air signs, you're being told, whether it's a project, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, or some type of goal that you have been working towards. Whatever it is, you are meant to keep going after it. But this is not to say to get overwhelmed or overthink, or to feel like you have to do everything fast. But striving is just telling you to keep going. You are on the right path, but you're definitely going to need time. You're going to need patience and a whole lot of willpower, I do feel. But yeah, so striving, that is for air signs. So we've done fire, water, air, and I think earth. Yeah, earth is the last one. It says 0 people in here, but I'm not sure. Sometimes when it says 0, there is at least 1 or 2 people. Don't know why it does that, but if there are people in here, thank you for being here. The reason why I'm doing just elements is because signs individually, y'all, it takes entirely too long, at least for me. I have a shuffling process, and then I like to use multiple decks. So I tried to do that last time, and it was at least 3 signs that I didn't get to because I was so tired from trying to do each individual sign. So I think I'm just gonna take the pressure off and just do 1 card pulls. I almost did 2, like a tarot deck with it, but the final decision. Okay, is 1 card pull. So we have the doubt card, and this is for earth signs. So that'll be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Now, this can be in other areas of your charts as well. I forgot to mention that for all of the collective readings. So So yeah, it says doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. So, earth signs. It looks like you guys are needing to believe in yourself more and also believe more in your power. I feel like you empower a lot of people, like you give a lot of advice, you tell people their strengths, but you oftentimes forget to be proud of yourself. So, but I do feel like you guys are needing to work on self confidence. And again, just releasing any doubts that you have about yourself or what you are capable of doing. So, some of you may have, I think, self sufficiency was for water signs. So I feel like some of you might have water in your chart, or maybe there's a water sign that, is in your energy, but, or maybe water is the element you're needing to work on, keeping your emotions in check. But yeah, so letting go of doubt and not worrying about what other people think as well. That's another big problem I feel like earth signs need to, work on right now. So, yep. And I think we've done them all. So I've done fire, water, earth, air. So yeah, all of the elements are done. So uh I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on here. Just because I'm not getting no interaction. So but again, if anybody wants a question, make sure that you send a payment of 888. I have Cash App and I also have um PayPal. And I'm having a 30% off sale on my Etsy shop. So a lot of readings are marked down. Um, my services are already pretty cheap, but even with this, like with this sale, it makes it even cheaper. So yeah, that'll be running until August 31st, I think is what I have it set is for right now. So that includes my past life reading, the twin flame reading. Um, Let me see. I think I'm not sure about the chakra reading. I think crystal angels oracle reading. Most of my readings are marked down. I no communication energy check in that should be marked down as well. So yeah. Muted. I'm gonna be right back. Somebody's knocking on the door. So just give me 1 second. Okay, I am back. That was my sister. I had to give her something. And I may have to get up again because she's bringing it right back. So bear with me. I think I'm going to stay on here till it says 30 minutes. I'll start a new live. Now, in that live, I don't know what I'm going to do in that particular live, but I don't think I'm going to do any free card pulls because I've been doing that every live stream for the longest. So I'm kind of trying to pull back from that a little bit. If I don't get any views, I just don't. But this is my job, so I gotta do what I gotta do. So if anybody is in here, it says 0, but again, a lot of times it will say that on the streamer's end, and it'll be at least 1 or 2 people in here. So in that case, if there is someone else in here, please do leave a like. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to keep this video up. I did do readings on here, so I'll probably keep it up, but I don't think I'm going to keep it up long because nobody's going to watch it. So there will be no point. But anyway, so if anybody wants a question, I'm doing 888 per question and 25.55 for in-depth love reading or a monthly forecast. You can choose which one. Okay, sorry. That was my sister. As always, it's not a normal stream or video if I don't have some type of interruption. So I've already did the collective messages. They kind of went by a little quick just because I just did one card pulls and a brief intuitive message. Um, but yeah, I'm here for questions, 888 per question if anybody has one, or we could just talk or whatever. I may start a new stream because this one was epic fail, simply because yeah, I didn't really have anybody in here, but I expected that simply because that's when I do stuff like this is what happens. So yeah. If it said free card pools or anything like that, sadly I would have more people. But I can't do that every time. So but yeah. I think she wanted me to go somewhere with her, but I just feel like just relaxing. I don't feel like going anywhere. No, I mean when I have my when I'm doing zodiac sign readings or when I'm doing depending on the title, zodiac sign readings, if it says collective messages or and it's not in my head, this is literally how it is. It's a pattern. Or if it doesn't say like free card pools or the word free, doesn't matter what's in the title aside from free, if it doesn't have free in it, this is how my videos, my live streams are. So I either get one or two people, sometimes I don't get that, and then it's like 7 or 10 minutes into the video and I don't have anybody here. So yeah, people, at least on my channel, people are not really interested in the live streams anyway. Live streams, me doing, collective or zodiac sign readings. They want me to. I have some people, granted, but a lot of other people. Well, most of my subscribers anyway, they don't have, So, but yeah, thank you. I know some people do. I'm not saying that nobody does, but I got one like. I've had just you in here and Gloria. And that's simply because of how I've worded my title. And yeah. Well, I mean, it's true. I mean, it is what it is, but because I was talking to somebody about that last night. Really? Yeah, Gloria's been here. She's been a long time person, subscriber, but yeah. I mean, I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm not necessarily sad about it, but I mean, I'm just saying, I might just do that. Can't do it in here because crazy people out there, but if you have an Instagram or an email, I may send it to you. But yeah. This will probably be one of the ones that I might. See, that's the thing. I don't want to delete it because I did collective readings, and to me, I just did work for nothing. So, but then it's like, I don't think anybody's going to watch this. So, yeah. Okay. I'll copy and paste. But yeah, yeah. And I went live. It was a live stream I did. I think it was a couple days ago now. I deleted it because somebody called me by my name, and I don't give my name out on here. So, but yeah, that one was a pretty good turnaround. But again, it wasn't just collective messages. So, yeah. And here we go with the phone. Hold on a second. The phone. Okay. Yeah. So the phone. Um. Oh yeah. It was yeah. I was about to ask you if you wanted a free card pool, just because you're here. So now sometimes I'll do that. It'll be titled one thing, and then sometimes I will go ahead and do some free messages, but they'll never know that because they don't click on the stream. So you miss out on your blessings sometimes when people do that. I'm just saying. Because again, sometimes like at the last minute, I'll be like, you know what? Because I don't go back and retitle it, but at the last minute, I'll go ahead and say, I'll just pull some card pools, do some free card pools. But if you want one, let me know. I can get you one. Yeah, I think this one I'm gonna delete because yeah. Keep forgetting I'm muted. Okay, are you sure? Because I got them out. And nope, I'm not. I was about to do something, but I'm not gonna do that because I done did that 100 times and I proved the point over and over again. So I'm not gonna do that. Because sometimes what I'll do is like, because I already know because of how it's titled and everything, that's why I don't have anybody in here or just you guys in here. But I've noticed I've proved the point already, so it's no point in me doing that. What I'll do is I'll click off of this live stream, get on another live stream, and put free card pools or questions, and instantly people come out of nowhere. So, yeah. But it's fine. I mean, the only there really is no complaint necessarily because I mean, do what you want to do, but I just rather not be on here talking to myself. Like I don't, you know. And then I can't, constantly offer free stuff. I try to put something free in there, but you know, as much as I want to, because I do like doing free stuff, but it's just like it being what I do to earn money, and pretty much the only thing I do to earn money. I can't do that all the time, so I don't know. Well, we'll see. I think I'll stay on here for about 10 more minutes on this live. I don't know if I'm gonna open up another one or not. I might make this unlisted. So if anybody is interested in going back to look at private or unlisted one, if you want to catch the replay of the zodiac sign messages that I did elements. I did it by elements. I didn't do the individual signs because it takes too long. But if you're interested in that, just email me. My contacts and stuff are in the description box, and I'll send you the link because I don't think I'm gonna leave this up publicly simply because, again, yeah, it's really just me talking to myself almost the whole time. So silence the first about the first 5 to 7 minutes maybe. So yeah. I'm not sleepy. Nope, not sleepy. So I don't know what that was about, but I did get to sleep though late, but I'm really not sleepy still for some reason. But yeah. Ooh. If I'm gonna put it on listed, I need to probably delete the post that I put up. Um, I think I am going to see, I don't know because I want to do another live, but I'm gonna be honest, I have zero intentions of doing any free readings on theirs. I get people sometimes when I do that. It's not like it's always empty, but majority of the time I either get nobody or it's crickets for the first 10 minutes or so. And that is like, it's awkward. It's not necessarily embarrassing. It's just awkward. Um, and then you got to think how many subscribers I have too. So it's like you think that, out of 1,300 and something subscribers, I would have, more, a little more engagement at least. So I don't know why I'm logged on to this. I'm trying to look for something. Oh, I was trying to get on Instagram. Okay, I think I found you. Hi, CC blah. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Yeah. Cash App or PayPal. So it's 888 per question. And if you want general love reading or general monthly forecast, it's $25.55 for one or the other. I don't know why it sounds like I'm trying to lose my voice. Anyway. So I just followed you, Jenny, on Instagram, by the way. I thought about, okay. Okay, so I have, yeah. Yep, I got your payment. Oh, thank you. Um, yep, I see it. So what is your question? I probably shouldn't have, well, it's too late now. I deleted my post on Reddit because I was about to get off, but um but okay, so what is your question? Okay. Funny that you're asking that because I just did a pick a card reading on that like at 2 o'clock in the morning. Um yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm hoping that I'll have it uploaded for y'all today. So yeah. So if anybody is, yeah, I did. Um that's if I'm trying to figure out if I want to upload because sometimes I do these pick a card readings and I don't know, I don't know. Sometimes I end up not uploading them because I have like a couple recorded, but I think I'll go ahead and what am I looking? Oh, I'm sitting here looking for something. So I have I'm not even going to try to get that other deck because it's over there, but you can choose right now between the Prism Tarot or the Modern Witch Tarot deck, or I can choose it for you. Yep. you want. So, Modern Witch or Prison Tarot. Okay. That's the one I was going to use earlier. Like I was going to, instead of just Oracle pools for the collective messages, I was going to use also this deck with it, but I changed my mind and just did the Oracle pools. Okay. So you want to know, will there be a reconciliation between me and my ex Jimmy? Let's see. Anyway. I was hearing some messages in my head. That's why I did that, y'all. Let's see. So bear with me. I do have, don't even ask me why and how I started this shuffling process because I don't know. But I've been doing it for like years now. It's just something I came up with, and now I do it most of the time. Sometimes I don't do it, but and bear with me with the Modern Witch Tarot deck. The cardstock is a little thick, and it makes it hard to shuffle the cards together. So, that's the only thing I don't like about it. I just have one right now, Gloria, the one that I'm on right now. So you'll be next if you were to donate. Wait a second. Where's my... Okay. What the... Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna send you my number once I'm done with this live stream. I'll remember for the most part. If I don't, just send me a message on Instagram, and if I end up forgetting. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to... Okay. So, CC, I hope I'm saying that right. Or is it CC? Okay, so you're wanting to know... never mind. I'm just not even going to put that back in there. So you have 8 of Pentacles. And guys, remember, I read intuitively and psychically. So what you may have heard originally and traditionally about these cards, that may not come up in what I see for you. So, but you are more than welcome to read along. Knight of Wands. And then we also have 7 of Cups. Okay, Gloria, you will be next. Was that PayPal or Cash App? Just so I know what the... I'm going to check both, but... So, yeah, it looks like you are going to have a decision when it comes to this person. And Spirit is reminding you to choose wisely. And I'm being guided to this heart, like this cup that has... I don't know if you can see it, but it has a heart in it. I'm being guided to look at that more than anything else. So I feel like you, in this particular situation, you don't need to follow your heart. And I know sometimes most people will say to follow your heart, but in this particular situation, I feel like you need to, again, just kind of, I feel like go with logic. I mean, yes, you want to make sure that there's love there and there's a connection, but I do feel like from a logical standpoint and from a mental headspace type of thing, I feel like you have to go with that before you kind of, oh, well, I have feelings for this person, or I would like things to work out. Just because with Knight of Wands, now Knight of Wands is my card of not seriousness. It's a person that does care about you. However, they have a lot of other priorities. They're worried about spending time with friends and family and just chilling and, just living life. And that's going to make it, I feel like that's going to make it kind of hard for you to deal. You can deal with them. I do see a reconciliation. But as far as like a relationship reconciliation, it'll be like just you two kicking back and maybe hanging out. There may be some type of adventure. There could be maybe some type of, sexual chemistry. And again, it's going to be like, there's going to be closeness, but this person is not going to be able to give you the time and energy that you are wanting and that you are deserving of. That is what I see. I sometimes get Knight of Wands and King of Wands mixed up, but sometimes they read as the same for me. So yeah, that's what I feel, needing to make a decision, if on whether or not you want to deal with that type of connection. But Eight of Pentacles is kind of like you maybe, it's dedicated effort, so it's putting a lot of effort into something. So I feel like you'll be maybe putting in more effort than him. But yeah, I don't think they're a bad person. I don't even think that even if they do have bad ways, I don't feel like generally they're just a bad person or do this because I can type of person. It's just the way that they are built. So anything that this person does, try your hardest not to take it personally, because I don't think they're trying to do that. However, I do kind of see this person being honest with you, and telling you that that's what it is. I don't know if they are very blunt, but I feel like they will be this time around, at least this time around. So yeah, you just have to make a decision on whether or not you want to deal with that, again, that type of connection. But for the most part, I do see some type of reconnection. So communication and maybe hanging out and stuff, but like, seriousness, not so much. Maybe I do feel like they might reveal some feelings. When I say feelings, I feel like you're going to know that this person does care about you, like whenever you guys do reconnect. But yes, overall, to your question, there's just going to be compromising. And again, it's just not going to be, I'm assuming you would want a connection where it's more committed. But yeah. So now I'm doing your Moonology Oracle card. Oh, wow. 6 years. Love. And this is going to be to wrap up your reading. You can use this in regards to this reading, or you can also just use it as a general message for other aspects of your life as well. This is just advice, for the most part. But yeah. Well, 6 years is a long time. That may be why, like, I may see the, just the caring. And this is a person that, I do feel like when it really counts, like if something bad were to happen, I do feel like you could count on him. You may not feel like that, but I do feel like in a bad situation, if he was able to help you get out of it, or able to, give you resources or something, I feel like he would. So maybe due to that history, that's why they still kind of care. But yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah. just try to protect your heart and don't like get too much invested. Yeah, yep. I've learned that too with, sir, I ain't been with many people. Um, the person I'm with now, I've been with now for almost 11 years. Um, and yeah, but yeah, I've learned that with certain people, I mean, you can be friends with, but you know. Okay, so CC, you have a time to give rather than take, new moon and Virgo. So you do not have to be a Virgo or an earth sign for this to resonate. It could be in other areas of your chart or his, or simple just the energy that you guys are taking on, or maybe the element you need to work in. Um, but yeah, a time to give rather than take. So give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how this even goes with this. Sometimes I can get messages right away, and sometimes I have to think about it. So bear with me. Let's see. Mm, yeah. So with this, a time to give rather than take. Um, I feel like in a way that he would be given to you. I don't feel like this is about you needing to necessarily give, because I feel like you've already done that. But with him, I feel like I don't think, like, not necessarily materialistic items or money or anything like that, but just like giving more time. I feel like if you were to express a concern with him that you guys don't spend enough time, that he would try to, but you would definitely have to be assertive in letting him know that. Otherwise, he's going to assume that you're okay with either not hearing from him or not seeing him. So definitely you do need to set some boundaries, and again, communicate clearly to him what you are wanting, because I feel like that is going to make him value the connection even more. And I feel like that is going to help you guys become closer, because a relationship is possible, but I'm saying, like, when you first reconnect, that's I wouldn't expect that. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna also read the guidebook's message, and this is not because I don't have knowledge of what the card means or anything like that. This is just simply me just giving you more to work with this message. It wouldn't normally take me this long with any other deck for the most part, but this particular guidebook is not in alphabetical order, it's not in numerical order or anything. Hi, Jai or Jay. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. If you have a question, you do have to send a payment of 888. 888 per question. Okay, so a time to give rather than take. So when this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, I don't even want to go there because I don't do health readings, but this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean. What? Oh, Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapy. So add these into your routines now. However you've been feeling, however you've been, what? Anyway, sometimes I don't know if I'm reading too fast or what, but some of this stuff doesn't make sense. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. So, like I said, I feel like that's not about you. That part is him needing to do that for you. But I feel like it's a situation of if you ask me, I will try my best. Um, but yeah, so attuned to the moon is kind of like the affirmation, and it says recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Additional meanings to this card is gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being, I don't know what that is. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. This person, oh, like I already said, I literally just said this. I said this person, the person you're asking about is reliable. If I don't know if you can see that, but you probably can't. But as a part of the last additional meaning, it says the person you're asking about is reliable. So that's what I have for you. A yes overall to reconnecting. I know you said that. I'm guessing you meant if you guys were going to be together because you said you're already friends. Um, but yeah, I just feel like they can't commit. That's the problem. It's nothing on your personality or nothing that you're doing wrong. You're welcome. It's just some people, they're either scared to commit, they feel like they don't have what it takes, things like that. So, and that can change and you can influence that to change as well. But as far as right now, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you guys will talk again. I do see for sure. So that is for you. And thank you for being here and for donating. Argument and having all. Yeah. I feel like you'll talk again though. You might have to give it time, especially with Eight of Pentacles. They're probably busy working on something. Maybe their money, their finances, work in general. And yeah, you're welcome. And just generally speaking, with a history like that, I mean, well, it doesn't. Sometimes people do go their separate ways for good. So that's not to say every situation goes like that, but yeah, I don't think people just forget about people they've been with, that long or have had that type of history with. So, regardless of what any readings say or what any other person or situation may suggest, people, they're not gonna just up and forget unless they have like a injury or something. But I should have turned this light on. Okay, so Gloria, are you here? You said you donated for 2. Ooh, who just called me? Don't know that phone number. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I got a payment. I got a payment from Jenny. And Gloria donated I don't know who donated first exactly. I was paying attention to this reading, but okay. I'm gonna get to Jenny really quickly, and then you, Gloria. Well, you know what? Hold on a second. I don't want to make nobody, angry because some people they'll get, if you get to one person before another person, they get, even in the free readings, they get mad. Like, okay. Let's see. Okay. So you donated for, okay, let me go ahead and get Jenny out the way since she just did one question, because you have 2 and yours is going to take a bit longer. So let me just go ahead and get Jenny first, if you don't mind, Gloria, and then I'll get you. Yeah. Yeah, I figured y'all wouldn't be like that, but I have a mix of subscribers, and some are, y'all, just this YouTube stuff is, I love my subscribers, but let me shut up. I just get sometimes people could be a little, let me be quiet before people take that the wrong way. Okay, so what is your question, Jenny? Now I do have it in the description box, but I don't think people really read it, to be honest. So that's why I constantly have to, that's why I repeat stuff in the stream. So just make sure before you donate because I don't want nobody wasting their money. I don't do health. I don't look into death. I don't do pregnancy or anything like that. Any readings on that? I don't know if she's here or not, though. I'm assuming she is, but I don't think so. Well, I'll wait for her to come back. I can go ahead and I was doing it that way because yours would take longer and I wouldn't want her to have to wait too much, too long. So, oh, Jenny. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the light on next time because now at nighttime it's better at nighttime. But okay, I think she might have disappeared, but I'll still be here and wait for her. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to your question. So what are your 2 questions? How does the Leo feel about me? I can't tell if he's just friendly or if he's checked this way. Okay. So how does the Leo feel about you? That's your first question. There was another deck I wanted to use, but I don't even know how. I'd be misplacing some of these decks. But I didn't even ask you what deck you wanted. So for the tarot, you could either do the Modern Witch Tarot deck or the Prism Tarot. So do I see any actions toward him? Is that your second one? Because that's 2 questions that you put in one. Or I can pick for you if you want me to. I just like to give options sometimes. Okay, so that would be Prism Tarot. Well, this one's got black in it, but I'm going to say you meant this one. Okay. So y'all, I'm also having a 30% off sale on my Etsy shop. So a lot of my readings are marked down. And I have a reading pretty much exactly like the one that I'm doing now, these 888s, except they're just recorded. They're not live. and it's 999, and it's one question or situation you want advice on, or or answer to, and you get a couple more. This same number calls me every day for what I think I do know why, but I'm not sure. I don't ever answer. They don't get the hint by now. Because most of these numbers calling me, they're scams. But that one in particular, it calls me every day. I just thought about something. Okay, so how does the Leo feel? I'm assuming CL and Leo and the Leo are two different people, right? Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay. Okay, so as far as how the Leo feels about you so far, or what I'm gonna tell you what the cards you have first. You have Six of Clouds, and that's gonna be Six of Swords, Four of Raindrops, Four of Cups, and then Six of Lightning, that is Six of Wands. The keywords are transition, contemplation, and victory. So you asked how the Leo feels about you. I'm gonna say I feel like they, would want to move forward with you in a certain way, but I feel like they're not used to your type of energy. Whatever energy it is that you are displaying for this person to see, they're not used to it. And so I feel like that's kind of allowing for them not to have motivation to move forward with you, but I do feel like they would want to. They just have to get used to you for whatever reason. And we have two sixes here, so that number may mean something, or it could just be an angel number. But with Six of Wands, it is recognition, so they do see you, and they do see that you have a lot to offer. You are noticed. They are paying attention for sure. But as far as feelings go, I feel like it's a I don't know about you type of energy. Like I need to know more about you. I don't know how long you've known the Leo, but yeah, I do feel like you guys need to communicate a little bit more. And I do, and I see that it can go somewhere. I'm guessing you're asking in terms of romance. I don't know if you're asking just generally how he feels, or if there's some type of romantic connection there. Now, if you're talking about a romantic connection, I don't see that right now. Um, Again, he's kind of trying to, like I said, he's needing to get used to you. Um, yeah, and the Four of Cups, it can talk about boredom, or it could talk about, like it says, contemplation, not being content with where you are. So there are a lot of things in this person's life where it's just not making any room for, or there is no room to kind of, move things forward, although they may want to. So yeah, as far as how they feel, I feel like I said, you have a different type of energy or maybe personality, not in a bad way. I think that's a good thing for this particular connection. So it's just taking them a minute to kind of transition from that. And then there's something that they, I don't know, they don't have a lot of motivation. They don't have a lot of willpower right now. So, but the thing is that, they do see you. Like, they definitely know that you're there. Um, so also, if this person, like if you send messages to this person or anything, just know that if he goes out of nowhere and he's not responding to anything, I feel like maybe it's because, again, he doesn't have motivation to answer. He doesn't know what to say to you. He doesn't know how to match up with your energy. Now, is he going to admit that? Probably not. But yeah, you two might be on two different levels. But as far as feelings go, it's like he he thinks you're cool. He does think you're cool. I do feel like he thinks you're pretty friendly, just as far as like love feelings, or like in love, or catching those type of feelings. I feel like that's going to take a little bit more time. So let me get. I hope. Oh, anyway, I was looking at my phone, but I hope that made sense. So now we get the Moonology card, and then so again, you could use this to wrap up. Well, it's going to wrap up the reading, but you can use this as a general advice message for this person or the situation we're talking about, or you can also use it for other areas of your life. It is about. Is it about the rain? It looks like it is, but it'll probably clear up in a second. I was gonna come on here yesterday, but then it started storming a little bit, and I don't want to be in the middle of a live stream and then the power goes out or something. So, yeah. Okay. So, Gloria, prosperity lies ahead. So, you have new moon in Taurus. So, it could be in other areas of your chart or his, or simply just the energy you're taking on, or maybe the element you're needing to work with. But yeah, prosperity lies ahead. So, this is just pretty much saying that, there's going to be some rewards. And that was coming up anyway. I just didn't say it because that's, I can't go over every single meaning. I can only just give the intuitive message for the most part. But this can also mean like it's recognitions, but it can also mean rewards as well. So if you want something with this person, regardless of what I said before, you can make that happen. This is an abundant type of connection. So I do feel like this was a connection, regardless of whether you're friends, getting to know each other, whatever the case is. It is something that was meant to be placed in your life as well as his. It's some type of energy that he needs to get used to. That's the most important thing. But yeah. So yeah, it could be. I feel like this will open up opportunities for you as well, if that makes sense. Like you maybe just knowing him could possibly make something happen for you, or maybe him. I feel like maybe you two give each other opportunities in some way. Um, so yeah, and that could be the reason why you're connecting as well. Sometimes God and the universe will put people in our lives to, again, open some type of door or some type of opportunity. And not saying you can't get it without this person. It's just saying that this person is going to give you that push, or you're going to give that to them. Or again, it could be go both ways where you're helping each other. So yeah. So that's what I feel on that question. I hope that it answered it, or I answered it for you. So what was your other? Oh, how did CL feel about hearing from me? Okay. How did CL feel about hearing from? The first thing I'm hearing before any cards even come out, I feel like they felt kind of, for whatever reason, they felt surprised, like they were shocked, like it took them, it caught them off guard, type of thing. That's the first thing. Like, I'm not sure why, but that's what's coming up first. Like, even if you are like reaching out to this person all the time, something about it still, I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but something about that, still, makes them like surprised. I don't know. I don't know if Jenny is here or not, but she'll be next if she's here. I think I probably better send her a message on Instagram. And I thought about doing um like video readings on Instagram, as far as like not live streams, but like voice messages readings. But I don't know how much I want to charge, and I don't know how many people would be into that. But I think I might do that. So Gloria, nope. Yeah, how did CL feel about hearing from me? Okay. So you have 9 of lightning, which is 9 of wands. You have apprentice of clouds, and that's, I believe, is the pages. And then you have justice. The keywords are resilience, ambition, and balance. Hi, Jenny. So I was going to do you before, but you weren't in here, so you'll be next. I did get your donation on Cash App. Yeah. Now, 9 of wands also, yeah. So I feel like I said, I feel like there's like some type of shock factor. Like it kind of took them by surprise in some type of way. With justice, I'm gonna get to 9 of wands in a minute. I'm gonna touch that later. But with justice, I feel like this could be Justice is about balance, right? And it's about fairness. Um, yeah. So it's almost like I feel like they don't feel right for. I don't know. I feel like they feel like it would be weird not to hear from you. I don't know why. Like it would just kind of make things. I wouldn't say that they do or they don't want to hear from you, but I just feel like they feel like it would be weird. So I don't like. How often? My question is, how often do you reach out to them? And you don't have to tell me that, but I'm asking because I want to clarify something. Okay. Um. Well, then that's how he's feeling now. He's feeling like it's weird not hearing from you. So maybe that's where the shock factor is, that the fact that you haven't reached out in so long. Okay, so I think I was reading that right, but I was saying it backwards. Um, Nine of Wands is kind of like overwhelming type of energy. So now if you're wondering if you should reach out again, I'm assuming when you're asking how does he feel about hearing from you, since you said your last time was in March, I'm assuming that you are talking about how did he feel about hearing from you then. But what is coming up is how he is feeling about you not reaching out to him at all, is what I'm hearing. It's He's kind of shocked. So I wouldn't say, I would definitely not tell you to reach out because I don't think you necessarily should. Oh, you recently reached out? Okay. I wouldn't reach out again. I'm hearing that very strongly not to. Um, because again, although yes, he shocked and yes, it feels weird not to hear from you is the main thing that I'm getting. But with this resilience, he's trying to be strong in something, so that is why he's not reaching out with this Nine of Wands, or that's why he's not replying, or whatever the case may be. Um, yeah, he's trying to stand strong in something. But yeah, well, yeah, something now. Now, some cases that doesn't work, but I would try it. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I based on these messages and just in general, I wouldn't reach out anymore. Like, yeah. So yeah, and this is kind of about you needing to stay strong in that as well. Because I feel like he's got other stuff going on, like in general, possibly even like another connection that could be making him not respond back. So, and the reason I say this is because Nine of Wands is kind of like overwhelmed. He's scared to reply. Um, that's why I feel like he was kind of grateful for you not reaching out for a little while, just because it kind of kept things safe, and it kept things balanced. But again, yeah, I wouldn't reach out again. But Knight of Wands is like, when I see knights in any type of suit, it is about fighting for something. Um, Yeah, I would try to wait for him to reach out to you, definitely. But I just got confused at first because you told me the last time you recently reached out was in March, or that that ain't recently. So when you say you reached out recently, how long ago was that? Like recently, recently? 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago? I mean, what? But yeah, I feel like he's trying to stand his ground. So the more you kind of chase it, the more he's gonna go in the other direction. Okay. Yeah, I think he was shocked. Yeah, I do feel like he was shocked even then too. So give it time, and he might say something. But I would definitely, eh, I wouldn't. No, the old me, I would probably say, hey, you know what? Go ahead, send him a message. Um, but I would definitely give it a little bit more time and space. Um, yeah. hmm And it's funny because the devil card didn't even come out, but I do like see and feel some type of temptation. But I kind of feel like it's temptation that's not worth going through. And I feel like the temptation would be on, I feel like it would be on his end, but it could be both. So, um, yeah, y'all can't even, oh, you can't see me. But yeah, yep, I'm gonna have to start turning the light on. Um, yep, you're gonna have to kind of take another step back. So I'm guessing you meant like before a week ago. Um, like before you reached out over a little over a week ago, you meant that before then it was March before you reached out. So that's pretty good. But sometimes it takes time. Even like it more time than that. And you might hear something. Because they're gonna know that they can count on you. And in that case, they're gonna be like, okay, like if something, not saying that they're using you, but like if say they get into an argument or something with somebody that they're with, or say they get bored one night, they're going to hit you up. I feel like that could be the case here, but I don't know if I'm not 100% sure, simple because you broke that silence, so that kind of put things back on hold. It's kind of delaying even further progress. So I feel like if you held out just a little bit longer, he may would have said something by now. I'm assuming he's not responding. You ain't even told me that, but I'm assuming he's not since you're asking the question. But yeah, because it's almost like with the justice card, though, I kind of feel like it's a situation of like he'll be reaching out, but I feel like you'll be, for some reason, I feel like you won't even respond back to him. I know that sounds crazy, but you might not right away. But I get a feeling like it's going to be at some point him maybe trying to get your attention constantly. And then, and like, there could be advice for you to act like him. Um, and do what he's doing. If it's not, a prediction, but yeah. So that's what I feel about that. Let me get your Your Moonology card. Yeah, I have a resting bitch face. Excuse my language, but yeah. Like you won't even like I could be happy like I could win the lottery and you wouldn't even know it. Like I would just be like, I mean, I got $1,000,000. It'll look like I don't care. But hi, Kimani. I hope I'm saying your name right. How are you? And thank you for being here. Thank you, Gloria. Okay, so I'm on your Moonology card, Gloria. I don't know. I kind of feel like time is going to change the way that you feel. Because I feel like Gloria, once he reaches back out, whenever he reaches out, it's going to be, I feel like you're going to be annoyed. I don't know why, but you're going to be like, what the hell does he want? I feel like you're going to be like, yay, but it's just going to be like the thrill is going to, you're not going to be as happy as you thought you were going to be, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. I'm not doing any free messages for this live. The free offer I already did, and what that is the Moonology cards aren't even free. That's a part of the paid reading, 888 per question. But what I did was I did collective messages for all elements, and I did that at the beginning for fire, air, water, earth signs. So you can check that out on the replay. I do sometimes do free messages, but today I decided to kind of take a break from that. I did still incorporate something free, but it was collective because every live stream for, I don't know for how long now, I've been free messages. So I'm kind of taking a step back from that. But do subscribe if you're new and turn on your post notifications. Because I do offer free stuff actually all the time, but I'm getting to where I'm trying to slow back down on that just because, this is my, this is what I do for a living. Okay. Now, if you would have came a bit earlier, I was going to do that. Give some free messages, but oh. Okay, so Gloria, you have stepped out of your comfort zone. It says North Node, but that's not even necessarily important. So step out of your comfort zone. It's telling you to be adventurous, do something different. Maybe even take a risk even. Like I said before, it could be advice for you to ignore him when he reaches back out or when he responds to you. But Spirit is telling me to make him sweat type of deal. So it's like whenever he does, it's not you playing hard to get or anything, but definitely don't feel like you have to respond to him right away. That may not be something that you've wanted to hear from him for a while, and now all of a sudden you're playing the cat and mouse game where you're not responding to him. But I feel like that is something that he deserves that. Not saying he's a bad person, but he deserves to, his ego needs to come down a little bit. So definitely you're being asked to, I don't know what other way to say it, but if you at least try, even if it's just hours, don't answer right when you see a message from him, because he's expecting you to do that, and that's just going to stroke his ego. So at some point, I can't say how soon, but it'll probably be out of the blue. I will say one thing about my readings is, and I know people, have their reservations and everything, but some point or another, it might not happen right away, but most of what I say, I'm not saying I'm right on everything, but most of any predictions and stuff that I give, they can be trusted. Sometimes you just have to, it can take free will, but a lot of the time it's literally just being patient and learning to look at things more than one way. So, yeah, I'm not cocky or nothing, but I heavily believe in, what I tell people, because I've experienced too much. Um, so do you want me to, I don't have to, but I'm going to ask you for some reason. I just want to ask you, do you want me to read the guidebook's message, or do you think you are okay with that? Sometimes I go ahead and do it if I feel called to, but yeah, I feel like that's kind of doing something that he doesn't expect you to do. And that could be ignoring him, because obviously he knows you want to hear from him. So he's going to think, okay, I got this. If I say something to her, she's going to be, you know, she's going to be okay with me. She's going to answer me right away. I mean, that's just how it is in general, but yeah. Okay, so that is your reading. I hope that made some sense. If you can help it, try not to send him any other messages. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, so Jenny, are you still here? I think you were just telling me to smile. Yeah. I'm actually used to hearing that. I don't just go around like, it's not that I'm like mad at the world. That's just how my face is. I don't, feel like smiling all day. But like literally people yeah, people would literally, it's like some people would even treat me like a baby, even like in high school and stuff. They would be doing weird stuff to try to get me to laugh, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like literally they would try to, I don't know, it's because I was shy, and I mean I laughed and smiled, but it's like people expected me to do it all day. um but yeah, it looked like she keep disappearing. uh what I might do is, I don't know if she's still in here, but if she is, what I might, or if she isn't, I'll probably, if I end up getting off, what I'll do is I'll just, um, I don't forgot that quick. Oh, I'll just save her payment and get back on here. If she can catch me then, get back on here and do her, reading. I don't plan on getting off just yet right now, but eventually I will. Well, I might have to go ahead and send her a message. Who? Oh, I'm just trying to see who was following me. Okay. Yeah. If you want to, I'm not going to say no. I definitely not going to say no. If you want to donate, by all, don't, get too crazy. But if you want to, okay. So I'm trying to see who else is live doing readings. The Nutcase Network. By the way, that's a channel name before anybody thinks nope, they're not live. They were just live. Reading My Rights. I have to start going back in her chat. I don't go in a lot of different chats anymore just because I'll be too tired. But I don't see a lot of readers on right now. Well, it's not going to tell me everybody that's live anyway, but okay. And that will be PayPal, I'm assuming. Yep. Let's see. I have Cash App on my phone, but I don't have PayPal downloaded on my phone, so I log in on PayPal on my laptop for the most part. Um, I'm assuming that's you on Cash App, so you did Cash App. Okay, I think. Okay, there you go. I'm wondering, should I block that? I don't block that number. I'm strongly thinking about it because I don't ever answer that number and it calls me every day. I think I know. Yeah. Um, I see it. But I think I know what that is. And I don't think they don't ever leave a voicemail. So to me, that means you don't want anything. So yeah. Anyway, I do got a voicemail I need to check, but I'll have to do that after I get off. I pretty much answer everybody, just not these numbers I don't recognize. It's probably a bill collector. I mean, if I can't pay you, there's no point in me answering. Okay, so what is the question that you have? Okay. So the same tarot deck, or you want me to switch it up? So the one that I used for you on your other two questions was the Prism Tarot. It was the black box. And my other one that I have right by me is the Modern Witch Tarot. I got the Everyday Witch Tarot, but I'm not. It's right there, and too much stuff. Too many other decks are piled on top of it, so I'm not even gonna try to get that one. But yeah, okay. Let me get the Modern Witch. Okay. What's coming towards you in love for September? I forgot Cash App sends you notifications on email. Um, Hold on, just 1 second. I don't even know what I'm doing. I know I'm gonna do your reading, but I thought there was something else I was about to do. Whatever. I don't even. It'll come back to me if it's important. Um. What's coming towards you in love for the month of September? Yeah. Like if I'm doing like, I think by now you know when I do that, I'm probably getting like a message or something. Um, but I just have to explain sometimes because I think people think that I be like, I don't know, trying to be funny or something, but I'm not. I probably should have left that thing up. Okay. Aha. Hmm. 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 So you have the death card. So new beginnings, maybe a new cycle. It can be endings as well, but it means you're about to start over. Um, you have the Magician, and I never really see this card come out a lot in this particular deck. Well, that's because I don't use it a lot. But when I do use it, that's one of the cards that I rarely ever see. And then you have Page of Pentacles. So it looks like you can manifest love for the month of September for sure. But you got to be willing to kind of let go of an old cycle. And I feel like this is you needing to start over from scratch. Like, I don't know, maybe well, do you do any, aside from, because I think you mentioned like in previous live streams um, that CL is somebody that like is long distance, you say? So do you like, are you on any online dating profiles or anything like that? Just because this is kind of telling you to revamp something. So if you do have online dating profiles, you may need to kind of switch up your pictures or something like that, or update your bio. Or this could be spirit saying, since you're saying no, this could be spirit saying that maybe you might, I know it's kind of scary, but maybe you might need to try one. And no, I'm not talking about Tinder for God's sakes. And I'm not talking about Plenty of Fish. And I'm not talking about, don't even ask me how I know about these apps. But yeah. Well, Spirit is showing me you needing to be on active. You needing to be more active on certain platforms. And I feel like that could possibly get you to start, you know, getting to know different people. Not necessarily dating, but like dipping, like, I mean, there's no shame in being the first person to reach out to somebody. So although we said not to message CL right now you need to, take a break off of that. You got Page of Pentacles, and that's did you say he was a Capricorn? You said Earth sign, I think. Um, I'm not going to say he's coming towards you in September, but I do feel like with this Pentacles, pages can sometimes be messengers. So there may be a message coming from an Earth sign. I'm just not going to say September because I'm not sure about that. But I'm going to say that's possible. But that aside, we're kind of needing to put him. This is CL, I do feel. Even though it's a girl in the picture, I read energy, not really the gender. So we have to put him to the side because you are going to hear from him, just may not be in September. But what this is, you needing to revamp something, again, being more active on certain platforms. But what's coming next to you in love is, I'm actually going to, and normally I won't do this because I have a certain amount of cards for the 888, but I am going to go ahead and clarify the High Priestess. So following your intuition, secret is being revealed. So maybe somebody that you don't think. Phone. Give me 1 second. Okay. The room that I used to do my live streams in, I'll probably come back in there at some point because I don't hear that. If I don't hear the phone ring, obviously I don't feel compelled to answer it. But okay, so back to Gloria. You're still here because I don't want to make you miss anything. No, it's just one of my mother's friends. Okay, so the High Priestess, what I was saying is I think I said secrets revealed possibly, but it's like something that you already know. Okay, so you'll be next then. So my question is, what type of car? Whoa. We'll see if I can get that. I'm not gonna make no guarantees, but at least maybe I can see possibly the color, if not the kind, but we'll see. Interesting. I don't think I've had people ask me about if they'll get a car, but I don't think anybody's ever asked me what kind of car. Interesting. But yeah, the High Priestess is just knowing, deeper knowing, psychic development and things like that. So you definitely need to follow your intuition when trying to get to know new people. But I don't know, I kind of feel like the end of a waiting. You know what? I didn't want to say this because I don't want to, because come September, you don't hear from him. I don't need you chewing me out. I tried to avoid saying it, but the end of a waiting period is coming up, and I wasn't even thinking about that being him until just now. So you might hear from him next month. I'm not sure. But yeah. Now, would that be a love offer? I don't think so. But I mean, the way that you ask about him, there's got to be something there on your end at least. But I do feel like you might hear from him next month. Now, it may not be, I don't know what kind of message. It may not be, I can't guarantee you what kind of message is going to be, whether it's going to be positive or negative. I was trying to avoid saying that because I didn't want, and you know what though? It could be this magician card because, like I said, you can manifest love, but I don't know if you're just heavily focused on this and that's why it's coming up. But you can manifest even just by your thoughts, hearing from this person a little bit sooner. Um, I'm gonna say there's about a 45. I'm gonna say 45% chance of you hearing from uh the Capricorn in September. Now keep in mind, don't be waiting, by the phone every day, all day in September. Okay, well, this September done passed, this day in September um passed by. Okay, get the soul. We at 10 days in September and I ain't heard nothing from them. People get like that. So I'm just warning you that it may not happen, but I'm feeling it now, so that's what I have to say. Um, Keep in mind that time frames can be estimates in approximate waiting time, or not waiting time, but time frames, meaning that free will can change time frames and a lot of other different factors. But I think, yeah. But I feel like this is kind of saying in order for a new cycle to start, you may have to have some type of conversation with him first. So I feel like your love life is blocked until you get that out of the way. Now, again, I don't know what kind of message it should be or would be, but it's definitely going to be some type of response or some type of message, and you need to follow your intuition when that message comes. So say that he says that, oh, I'm in love with you, or oh, I want to see you, and all this different type of stuff. Don't read too much into it. If your intuition is telling you you have a deep feeling, okay, he's just, playing around or being extra or being dramatic, um, follow that feeling. Because I do like, it's a message that is gonna end the cycle with you and him. So it's not saying ending your connection, because it could be that you're beginning a connection with them. Um, but for the most part, it might be um, just a message that kind of makes things more clear. I feel like you're going to have more clarity around, if not a direct message, I am going to say this. If not a direct message in September, you should get some type of clarity in regards to how you should move forward with him. And um, just like, secrets being revealed. So, like, you know, I don't know if he's with anybody or not, but I feel like you're going to find all of that out maybe around September. Or, like I said, you're going to have some type of closure for sure. Until you get that out of the way, until he finally responds and says what he needs to say, whether that's something you want to hear or not, your love life is kind of, unless you just decide to move forward, it's kind of blocked. So, yeah. Mm, possibly. I ain't gonna say that, but let me get this Moonology card. And then after after I get through with you, Gloria, I'm gonna do Jenny, and then I might go ahead and get off just because I don't want to get interrupted no more. And I need to probably get something to eat. Okay. That's possible. But what I see is definitely him needing to tell you up front, like, what, if there is going to be anything with you and him. Yo, what is all these numbers calling me? Oh, and I just answered by accident. Anyway, so the Moonology message. Yeah, but I'm not sure why that would even, well, even that being the case, and yeah, I think he still needs to tell you what it's going to be, because I don't know if by now, he hasn't, just generally speaking, forget about the psychic reading for a minute, but just generally speaking, woman to woman, if by now he has not said, like responded as far as like telling you if he wants you to leave him alone or not or something, he clearly wants you to talk to him. But I feel like because of that, you shouldn't, because all it's doing is making his ego flare up. So I would definitely recommend for you not to reach out to him anymore for right now. Because I don't know, because he could have blocked you by now or something. And from my understanding, he hasn't done that yet. So I'm gonna take that as okay, he wants you talking to him. But then it's just like, I don't know why he should expect you to if he's never gonna reply back. So I mean, and that death card also, these readings are going on longer than I'm supposed to, I've noticed, but it'll be all right. And that death card, do I still got it? Because I put them back up. Yeah. The death card also, I feel like I got a last minute message that, yeah, the start to ending the cycle is you, again, just kind of holding off and not communicating with him. And kind of putting him in his place, like I said earlier, like, don't give him the satisfaction of he's going to reach out and then you reach right back out right away. Don't do that. Try your hardest not to do that. And I know it's hard. I know. I've been there. Yep. But yeah. So the Moonology message. And then we'll get to Jenny. I don't know. Should I leave this video up? I wanted to delete it because literally half of it is me talking to myself. So your dreams need a practical plan, full moon and Taurus. So you already know what I say about zodiac signs. I don't want to keep repeating it. Uh, so yeah, your dreams need a practical plan. I wanted to say new moon, but full moon and Taurus. So you're kind of needing to. Okay. Now sometimes I delete them simply if like I don't get a lot of interaction or if it just because it's just awkward like just sitting there and ain't nobody saying nothing and I'm just doing a collective reading and I ain't got um but yeah, there's you need to revamping is still coming up, so you need to make another you need to plan out something. Practical plan, logical plan, come up with. I got distracted because I keep having interruptions. Okay. Um, okay, your dreams need a practical plan, full moon and Taurus. So yeah. I just feel like you kind of need to play it cool, if that makes sense. Don't be afraid to. I was scared to do this too in fear of losing people, but sometimes you have to. So don't be afraid to leave a message on seen, on read, whatever people say these days. Sometimes you have to. And no, I don't do that. I don't ignore people on purpose. Um, unless I'm like I just really have to. Because sometimes I'll read your message, it'll be left on read, of course, but then what happens is I intend to reply to it, but I forget to do it. And I'm thinking I don't reply the whole time, and I haven't. Like I've forgotten to do that a lot. So I try to reach out now as soon as I see a message. But yeah, in your case, don't be afraid to for this particular person to leave it on red. Now, like I said, the September time frame that could be an estimate or a possibility. Um, don't expect like the first like earlier on in September to hear from him. Even if not in September, I do feel like you will. But as far as what's coming next to you in love, it kind of involves you taking a new approach, taking action in some type of way. Again, like I said, revamping. I'm going to get the guidebooks message real quick. Okay, so your dreams need a practical plan, full moon and Taurus. So it says sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic. So that's back to, I should have kept these out. That's back to the magician. So you definitely can manifest whatever love you're trying to get, whether it be from him or somebody else. Um, but yeah, sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need. There's typos and words that are not in here. It says need to be, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be need to be practical. And sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want. by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps toward your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a chance of financial fortunes, depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting, and therefore attracting. Attuned to the moon is either an action step or an affirmation. And this one looks like an action step. So write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Additional meanings. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy creates negative energy and attract negativity, and more exercise is called for. So just like I said, revamping and taking action. So, but the reason, like, have you ever thought about, like, you don't have to tell me what you put in the messages. Hi, Dee Dee. When you sent him, but I wonder, like, have you ever thought about asking him, like, because at this point, I'd be, you're afraid of hearing something you don't want to hear, or them giving you a certain answer. But at this point, I would ask if, hey, he may not answer. Not, like I said, don't message him right now. Oh, wow. Well, wow. That is interesting. Well, I mean, at least you made the best out of a bad situation. I mean, you had fun while you were. I'm not laughing like at the fact that you had COVID. I'm just laughing because, I'm thinking the last thing anybody's going to be thinking about while going through that is doing that. But at least you had fun with it. But yeah, I would ask him by now whether he answers or not. And no, again, I wouldn't reach out to him right now. No. But just like eventually, if you haven't asked him already, like, hi, I'm just reading that because I remember telling you that he was shocked. So that might have been why. Because I definitely said he was shocked. Something about it made him feel shocked. But yeah, I would ask him, like, do you even, like, want me to talk to you at this point? And if he definitely doesn't answer that, to me, that is the key. Like, that's your answer right there. If he don't answer that, he most definitely still wants you to talk to him. But if you're talking to yourself, then, I mean, just messaging him and he's not saying nothing back. I mean, eventually I would stop. Yeah, I think you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's the test. Because I can't stop you from reaching out. You do what you want to do, but I'm just advising you that I wouldn't for right now. But if you ever just get, like, where you feel like you have to, this time just ask him. Just simply ask, do you want me to stop talking to you? Because if you do, I will stop talking to you. Something like that. If he doesn't answer that, then that's an answer to me. Because you ain't blocked me yet. You're still letting me message you. You're not responding to me telling me it's okay or that it's not okay. I'm gonna automatically think you're fine with me calling and texting you. I mean, that's just how my mind operates. Until you say otherwise, then you're giving me more motivation and more the green light to keep saying something to you. So yeah, do that. That's the major test right there. Do that test and see if he says anything. Because I've done that before. And as soon as I said, okay, well, I'm texting myself, so I'll just, not talk to you anymore. And boom, I got a response immediately. My bad. I was just doing this and that. So that you might not get a response, but still, even like if you don't get a response, I don't know. My mind operates. If you don't tell me to stop, I'm not gonna stop. In some situations, that's how it's been. So, like you're making it seem like you want me to, but it's like, what would be the point if you're not answering? So, yeah, I've done that before. I've been like, hey, if you're not, I might as well just not even talk to you anymore if you're not gonna respond. And this, that, and the other, and I'm telling you, within 2 seconds response. So you threaten to leave folks alone, they'll respond sometimes, and if they don't, still, that, I don't know, it's just always been an indication to me, unless they just don't want to hurt your feelings or something. But to me, you not telling me you don't want to talk to me, that's, I don't know, it's just making me think you want me to keep doing it. So anyways, so that is for you. And yeah, so Jenny, are you still here? You're welcome. Okay, do you know you got the timestamp? Because I don't be, it's kind of confusing dealing with this in a live stream. So I don't know, but I can pick the deck for her, but I want to give an option. But let's see. All right. I wish I could, I'm not good at editing. Like if I'm able to edit good, I'm getting lucky on that particular video. So, because I was wanting to keep the video up, but like at least the first few minutes or so where I was in here just by my lonesome, just staring at the damn wall or the curtain behind me. Where it's awkward, like that's what I want to chop off. But okay. So let's say 234, the 234, 235. This is Jenny Farmer's reading. Okay, 235.55. Jenny's reading. And then after her, I'm going to go ahead and get off just because people are wanting me to do different stuff and trying to do this right now. But so she said, what kind of car do I see her driving in the future? Is that what she said? Now, I may not get the name of the car. I might get some information. Like, we'll see what comes up. What type of car do you see me? Yeah, that's what she said. Okay. I wish she was here so she could comment on and kind of confirm things that I might be saying. That's one reason why I like to do it when they're in here. Um, the first thing I heard was a Mustang, so I don't know, particularly black. I don't know if she wants one or if that's what she drives now. Now, when I see this type of information, it could be somebody in your life getting this. It may not be you, but keep that in mind. Now, what model Mustang? I'm getting like, I don't even know the name of the model. I had a classmate, she had one in white. Um, it's the one with they don't all come with convertible tops, I don't think. Here, let me look it up because Mustang. Nope. It's not the old school one. It's like and it's not the newer model ones. I'm trying to look it up to make sure that I give you, there it is. A 2002. I think that's what it is. It says 2002. I feel like that's not right, but hold on. Yeah, 2002 Mustang. Um, I mean, that's the only thing she said she wanted information on, but let me see if I can. Like I said again, it may be somebody around you within your energy that has that car for whatever reason that may be significant at this time. Or this could be what you're getting if you don't already have it. Or it could be what you are wanting. I don't know. But yeah. And Jenny, 3 of Wands, 9 of Clouds, which is 9 of Swords, Ace of Gems, which is Ace of Pentacles, so the journey to getting a new car, I'm going to assume that you may just want a new one or something, but it is going to take a little bit more preparation. So right now, I don't know what your finances or anything are looking like, but Spirit says right now wouldn't be the time for you to get one. I feel like you would need to wait just a little bit longer. You have the 9 of Swords, and then you have Ace of Pentacles. So you will be able to get one, whether it's the car that I mentioned or not. I specifically see a black car, but it may be, like I said, a 2002 Mustang. But if it's not, I definitely see the color black. So um yeah. Yep. Yeah, so black. Mm, but make sure you do your research and make sure that you um make sure you do your research and make sure that you get the be careful of which place you get it from. Because I do kind of see a lot of red flags. So don't just jump at the first one that you get, which I'm pretty sure you wouldn't do, but sometimes it's nice to be reminded. We can forget things sometimes. But yeah. This does say Ace of Pentacles does say that you will be very prosperous in getting another car or a car, but I feel like you're needing to wait a little bit longer for whatever reason. Hmm. So now the Moonology card. Okay. Yeah. So adjustments are required. So yeah, there's some things you need to finalize and kind of get out of the way before you focus wholeheartedly on getting another car or a new car. I'm not sure exactly the situation of whether you are needing a car period or just like a new a new car. But yeah, that's what I see, a black car. Now again, I might be wrong on the kind, could even be wrong on the color, but that's just what I see and what I have to give to you. But yeah, something needs to be done different. Maybe your approach, maybe like doing things differently from how you like. If you have a car now, however you got that car, you need to do it differently on this next one, if that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, that is what I get for you. So again, the main answer, the question you were asking, um, black 2002 Mustang, but again, and this could be you coming across one for sale that might be a good deal. This doesn't mean you have to get this just because I'm saying that that's what I see you in, but it could be like something that catches your eye later on and you're going to be like, oh. And no, I'm not just saying like on the road, because obviously at some point you're going to come across a car like that, like just driving or just doing something on the road. But like I'm saying, like specifically, there may be one for sale, like with a for sale sign in the window or something like that, that may kind of be a good deal and that you may kind of need to, it might take you a little time to get it, but you can maybe work something out with them. But that is for you. I hope that helps you. So, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off because I'm just gonna keep getting interrupted. So thank you guys for donating and for being here. I appreciate it. I think I might be back on later doing the same thing. Probably I don't know because again I gotta sometimes take a step back from the free personal readings like the oracle pools. Because I've been doing it like every day for I don't know how long. Not every day, but every time I get on live. Um, so yeah. So I started her reading at it was 3:35 something. So tell her around the no 2:35. So tell her around the well I could tell her if you don't end up telling her. Um, so 2:35. I'll leave her a message once I end the stream. But thank you guys. I might be back tonight, and we can, if you want to, we can chat. I'm going to be doing paid readings. Again, I'm not sure about anything free, but I might. So yeah, I'm going to go and I will see you guys when I see you. Love and light.